The following announcement has been paid for by the WZWA Network.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the WZWA Network, and welcome to my very, very late review show here of Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor 2023 on July 21st from the Cure Insurance Arena in Trenton, New Jersey. I'm your host, as per usual, Karlifornia. Great to be with you all once again. Sorry it's so late. I'm sorry. The thing is it just took me some time to actually get myself to watch the show. And I watched all of it last night, finally. Look, sometimes when it gets to the weekend, I just got some other things that I want to do with my time instead of, this is 4 hours, remember, 4 hours. So let's crack on with it. We start off the show with a pure match. Former Pure champion Josh Woods with Mark Sterling at ringside taking on Tracy Williams. So this is the pre-show. This is the countdown, 0 hour or whatever they call it. This is where Josh needs to be honest with you. And if I were running things, then I would just keep him in Ring of Honor and keep him actually being like a threat, because it seems like when he goes over to AEW, all he does is his job out. But he's got a chance here in Ring of Honor. I've seen Tracy a few times. I think he's pretty good. Saw him at MLW recently, where he wrestled Timothy Thatcher and knocked him out. But yeah, as I said before, I'd remove Josh from AEW, just keep him straight up in Ring of Honor. And again, make the rosters different. What's the point in having? Oh, I've said it so many times now. What's the point in having it behind a fucking paywall if you can just see everyone on that show for free in AEW? Anyway, Josh ends up choking him out on the ropes. Is that how he got the win? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Okay, the next matchup, the Workhorsemen take on Action Andretti and Darius Martin. So I hope the Workhorsemen win, because they're actually a team, and Darius and Andretti are two guys in AEW that I don't know what they do. I know Darius is Dante's brother, but you know, I thought that they were going to win. It felt pointless and obvious, let's be honest. Andretti got a hot tag or some random shit. There was a moonsault that should have been it. But, you know, of course, Andretti and Darius got the win. What a surprise. Crowd all popped for it as well. It's like, you knew they were winning. Next matchup. Leyla Hirsch takes on Trish Adora. Leyla Hirsch, I've always been impressed with her skills. She's very tight with her work. She needs something, though. She's interesting to watch wrestle, but she needs something, a story, an angle. Don't just have her just wrestling. There's other things that could be done. Adora did show quite a lot of strength in this one with that great powerbomb out of a triangle choke. I love the part where Adora got kicked in the fucking head. So great back and forth. Leyla gets a tap out. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. She attacks after the match, and then hot ass Sky Blue makes the save. Whatever, I don't care. She's hot. Right, so oh god, here's one more match for the goddamn 0 hour here. Sorry, we're skimming through this quite quickly. Shane Taylor, the big bastard himself, takes on AR Fox. We know AR Fox is going over. Why? Because he's challenging Orange Cassidy for the International Championship at the, I don't know, next AEW Dynamite or whatever. So we know he's winning. We know. And I just keep thinking to myself, what is with Tony Khan having small fucking guys always beat big guys? It's unrealistic, bro. Come on. I don't mean to get that animated about it, but Jesus Christ. You got Big Bill losing to Orange Cassidy. You got Brian Cage losing matches to Jungle Boy. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, yes, every now and then, cool, but it just seems like it happens all the fucking time. So, you know, Shane Taylor shows some dominance, but again, I know he's losing, so who cares, right? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so negative. I really don't, but give some of these big boys a fucking win. Great springboard DDT by AR. And I tell you what, Shane hit this awesome spinning, like, it's like almost the Rikishi Fatu, you know how he did that Rikishi pile driver thing. It was like that, except he did like a spinning driver, sit-down driver, and of course it was a rope break. That should have been the finish. Shane should have fucking won. And then Shane should have inserted himself into, no, actually he should just stay in Ring of Honor. No, we need to keep it separate. He ended up getting planted and then hit with a 450 splash, whatever. He loses to AR Fox. Guy half his size. Okay, let's move forward to the actual pay-per-view. Death Before Dishonor. Gravity. What a name. What a great name, bro. Takes on Komander with Alex Abrahantes at ringside. What is the point of him? Good on you, Alex. Somehow you've managed to keep a contract all this time, and I don't know how much you've really done. But anyway, I wrote, I dare Komander to get through a match without that BS dive that he does. You know what? He didn't actually do it. He did a slightly different one, but still, I would love to see him just get through one match without it. So to me, this was a cold match, but nice and fast paced to begin with. I like the nice little dive to the outside that we saw coming. We saw it coming. But you know what? Here's one of my problems. Gravity kicks out of a shooting star press. Can we maybe not do that? Can we maybe fucking not do that? And another thing that I really hate, I hate when wrestlers, someone gets knocked to the outside and they start clapping, get the crowd all excited for the upcoming dive. Fuck up, man. Gravity did, like, you know, that little senton that you do off the ring apron, you know, springing off the rope like Eddie Guerrero used to do. Ian Riccoboni called it a lasso from El Paso. Lasso from El Paso is a submission hold, Ian. That was really nerdy of me then. No. Chop battle, which cuts the match up for no reason. There was a whip that Gravity did to Komander off the ropes, and I wrote no good. Like, when you do an Irish whip, please make it look like you're actually whipping the guy. Come on, guys. I know you're thinking about all your spots, but fuck. Komander did a fake dive. I'm sorry. There was a cutoff on the top rope, then a great wrist lock takedown off the top rope by Gravity on Komander. I wanted this match to be ended soon, though. There was a top rope walking moonsault for a 2 count, which is, you know, impressive, but do we have to keep kicking out of all this good shit? Super Frankensteiner by Komander on Gravity, and then out of nowhere, Gravity small packaged Komander and got the win. Okay, that's fine. Next, let's just move forward. Let's keep moving forward. Ring of Honor World Television title, Samoa Joe takes on Dalton Castle with the boys at ringside. I thought surely Joe retains here. And the wonderful winding story that got us to this place was Dalton Castle won a tournament. An eliminated tournament, excuse me. You know, Dalton's pretty good. I'll give him that. I liked this match. I really wanted to see Joe at his best here, and I thought I was getting about maybe 85% of Joe. I think I reckon he's got less than 5 years left in the business as far as I'm concerned. But you know, he had a big time senton. There's some dueling chants from the crowd, which I didn't really believe. Again, I think sometimes this audience pretend to be split on who they're going for. Honestly, they pretend to be a crowd sometimes. The boys on the outside were helping Dalton out quite a lot, which was some good stuff, you know. And of course, thankfully, the referee ended up ejecting them, that's what we wanted to see because they can't keep getting away with that. Joe was he was hit with a massive German suplex. Looked like Dalton could possibly get away with the victory here, but Stokely got involved, helping the referee finally make the decision to get rid of the boys. And then during that, Joe nuts Dalton right in the balls. I think he kicked him between the legs and sent his balls up into his stomach. And then he got choked the fuck out. Wicked. Let's move forward. At this stage, that was the best match so far. Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. Fatal 4-way. The Kingdom take on the Best Friends. Take on the Lucha Brothers who are defending the belts and Aussie Open. My first note is here comes some bullshit. Oh man, I really hope that they keep these rosters separate. They have to. Get the fucking Best Friends off here. Get them out of here. They're not Ring of Honor. Keep them in AEW. Orange Cassidy's over there in fucking AEW. You don't need fucking Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta over in Ring of Honor. If you are going to have them, then break up the group. Break up the group. Orange stays at AEW. Best Friends stay. Can you give them a better team name as well? Best Friends. Grow up. Anyway, again, another complaint. Just call it Pentagon Jr., not Pentagon, whatever it is. What is it? Penta El Zero Miedo. Like, just call him Pentagon Jr. Fuck me. Fake kicks, fake, just to begin things off. The Best Friends have their moment. And then, you know what? I wanted the Kingdom to win this because they're like, out of these teams, I think they're the team that I like. Yeah, they're the ones that kind of wrestle as a tag team properly the most. Because, a lot of the times you have these multi-man tag matches and you know that you're going to get the dives for the sake of dives because they can't do it without it. Like, try it. Boys, try a multi-man tag match. Make it awesome. Make it fantastic without one dive. I dare you. I double fucking dog dare you, bro. Try it. You don't need to keep hanging your hat on it, bro. Next thing, fake, boring. Jesus, I was not. I knew what I was getting when I went into this one. I did like the superplex by Trent on Mike Bennett onto a crowd of people on the outside, but what are the odds that there would happen to be a crowd of people still standing there? Fuck you. It's the same formula every time. Don't you fans get bored with it? It's not like this was an overly bad match. It's just stuff like that. I just don't need to keep seeing it every fucking time. I did like the stuff with the Kingdom cutting off the ring. That's what the tag teams actually do. Aussie Open starting to shine a little bit in this. We saw this move called the Rockstar Supernova, which was really cool. 2 count from some interference. Taylor gets cut off, Maria, on the apron. To distract finally, like they actually had to do something. Then we get finishes galore. What is all this crap? I don't know the name. I wrote the names of these moves. I can't remember what they are. So there was a move called a Hail Mary, which was an amazing move, and Penta kicked out straight away. Are we going to start getting this all the time now? Are we getting this all the fucking time now, are we? Because Omega did it. So now we're going to do that spot where people kick out at 1. I swear to fucking God, if that becomes a thing, fuck you. It's so fucking dark about it. Oh, but I've got to be quick. I'm going out for dinner soon. Best Friends hit their finish. Referee gets pulled off. Then Taven nearly got the pin after Mike Davis interrupted. And then Aussie Open won the Ring of Honor tag titles. Did not see that coming. Congratulations, boys. I'm not the biggest fan of your work, but you're Australian, so I'm proud of you. Let's move forward. Ring of Honor World 6-man tag team titles, the Mogul Embassy, which is the Gates of Agony and Brian Cage with Prince Nana at ringside, take on Leon Ruffin and 6 or 9. And I wrote, these tiny dudes need to get squashed, dude. Brian Cage, great work with the new gear, mate. Brian and Taguchi start things off. A little bit of fake choreography at the beginning there, but that's okay. I'll let it slide. The Mogul MSC were dominating here. Gonna give props here to Ian Riccoboni. You're a welcome nerd. You're a welcomed nerd. All right. Excalibur is the kind of nerd that's not welcome. Big Bill is there watching on the telly because him and Brian Cage have become friends and tag team partners in AEW. So they flew Big Bill in. Maybe they recorded it. Maybe they recorded it at TV. Maybe they did. Don't tell me that they flew Big Bill in just to stand and look at a monitor whilst Brian Cage was wrestling. Anyway. Yeah, I thought surely the little guys lose. A shine for Ruffin. Taguchi using his bum as a weapon. Fuck. This got crazy toward the finish, though. I will give them that much credit. A near fall with a small package after Nana gets knocked off the apron. Fucking oath, mate. But the big boys, you're giving these guys way too much. Way too much. It takes too much to kill these little fuckers. Spinning backbreaker, and then a move called the End takes place. Still champs. They need to keep them for a while, I think. Let's move forward. ROH Pure Championship. Katsuyori Shibata taking on Daniel Garcia. Here we go. Mike Posey's referee, by the way. Fuck off. What happened to the Ring of Honor referees that were there before the company was bought? Don't tell me that they lost their job and the AEW guys get... Please tell me that doesn't happen. Anyway. Like, again, keep separate. There should be a separate crew for Ring of Honor, a separate crew for AEW. Shit. I thought Shibata should kill Garcia like he did to Wheeler Yuta at the last Ring of Honor pay-per-view where he won the belt. Also giving props to Chris Coleman for his work on commentary. What a mate. We got a rope break. Number one from a figure four leg lock. I did like the stuff with Shibata just killing Daniel Garcia on the outside, just wiping him out. Garcia started to take control, but, you know, I want Shibata to kill him. Shibata does some no-selling, some stages. Garcia dances. They sit down as Garcia dances his way down. That pops me. Oh God, that whatever the next note I wrote is doesn't make any sense in it. Let's try this. Okay, pushes him by the back to the head, kicks him in. Oh, okay, right. He pushed him by the back of the head. Shibata did to the corner, and as he got him to the corner to smash him into the turnbuckle, he kicked him in the back of the skull. That was pretty cool. I liked the kicks from Shibata from the Boston Crab. Great back and forth, to be honest with you here. I think this was the best match of the show. This could have been very well the best match on the show. He caught Garcia with a choke. He ended up getting T-boned. But yeah, he hit the PK and it was over. So you know what? Best match of the show at that point. An Aussie Open interview. Nothing really to add there. Coming up next, looks like a match without honor. A match without honor. The Righteous take on the Dark Order. This is a 6-man. Surely end this group soon. Come on, man. Fuck me. It's just so old now. They've got 3 people left. And Colt Cabana doesn't even show up. I'm guessing he's no longer in the company again. There's 3 guys left in the Dark Order. Just end it already. Dude, do something different with these guys. Anyway, I like the part where Uno and Grayson didn't touch at first, because obviously Stu Grayson's turned on. He's turned on the Dark Order to join the Righteous. But you know what? This was a palate cleanser that I needed. I needed some hardcore here. I needed some hardcore. I still don't understand why Colt was in. Anyway. They bring out some thumbtacks. Very nice. Black hole slam onto tacks. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is the change of flavor we need. Hardcore is what we need right here, right now. Uno gets his mask torn open. Torn open. I thought this was very fun. The back end of this show was better than the front end. It seems to be that way a lot recently. Seems to be that like the tail end of all the shows have been way better than the beginning. I don't know why, but anyway. Where were we? Evil Uno reveals some Lego. We can't get through one hardcore match without something fucking annoying happening. I know Lego hurts. Don't at me. Grayson with a splash, then a second powerbomb onto the Lego and tax 2 count. And there's a goddamn table with barbed wire, says Ian Riccoboni. Very funny. At least they have the chance to show what they can do. Look, I'll give this props, okay? At least that's not stuck on a fucking YouTube show. I gotta cut out the swearing, bro. At least they're not stuck on a YouTube show. And then they show up once every 6 months to have an 8-man tag against the Elite, where we know they're not going to win. I'm sorry for being such a prick, but anyway, there was a DDT on the stage. And then, oh yeah, did someone go off? Yeah, someone went off the fucking the stage through a table, didn't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. Anyway, there's some tacks and some kick pads. That was okay. Because the guy got kicked right across the chest, but still. Like, we want something that's going to get a pinfall. Remember that. We're not just doing this just to torture each other, are we? But I thought, this did go a little bit too long, because we got 2 title matches to go. So here comes the big spot. Stu Grayson goes flying off a ladder through a table. He's dead. It's fucked. And Evil Uno end up getting the pin with the crucifix thing. It's a wicked move. 2 guys hold the guy with one of his arms, and then the other guy pushes him through, and he kind of goes a flip and eats shit. It's a cool move. Evil Uno's body's horrible. Dude, keep the shirt on. Keep it on. Oh, that's body shaming. Shut up. Shut up. You're supposed to be on television and appear to be somebody who can fight. Oh, Bam Bam Bigelow. No, different thing. Completely different. Fuck you. Ring of Honor World Championship. Claudio Castagnoli, the champion, defending against Park. Man, Claudio goes for it early here. I thought to myself, surely no title change. Big double swing on the stage, which the fans loved. Claudio, if you're a heel, don't do what the fans want. It's very difficult at times to figure out who's heel and who's not in this company. Don't listen to the audience if you're a heel. Doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Moonsault to the outside. That was okay. Yeah, it's okay. But we already seen like 500 things off the top to the outside already, so not as special as it could have been. Asshole. Gravity is standing backstage watching the monitor because he might be due for a title shot against Claudio or Park, whoever wins this. Why is Gravity getting a shot at the title? Get fucked. Super brainbuster from Park. That was pretty cool. Then a press from the inside to the outside through a table by Claudio, which was some wild shit. And then he hits an elbow drop off the top rope into the ring for a 2 count. And bro, the alley-oop into a neutralizer, fucking brilliant. 2 count. Although, kicking out of finishes. Fight forever chant, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Toying with Park at one stage. Here is Claudio. Great stalemate between these two. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Deadlift German into a bridge was great stuff. We get a Splash Mountain Frankensteiner. And then, of course, Park misses a Black Arrow. This was the back and forth. This is pretty good, I'm going to skip the next. We don't need to keep hearing me read out every spot, But Parker gets fucked on. As soon as Wheeler Yuta comes out, that was it. Immediately, That was enough. And Claudio got the win. Piss off. Here comes the Death Triangle. The Death Triangle are making the save. So I'm guessing that the Death Triangle is going to now be working with the Blackpool Combat Club moving forward. And then the Best Friends make the save. And I'm like, piss off. Orange Cassidy jumps in there as well. And I'm just like, piss off, all of you. This isn't AEW. Piss off. And AR Fox was then watching on the screen. Who gives a fuck? Thanks for ruining the whole match with this extra bullshit. Why do we care about AR Fox? Oh, he's watching Orange Cassidy make the save for someone because he's having a match with him at the next AEW Dynamite or whatever. Shut up. That's terrible. That's really bad behavior on my behalf. That is a poor attitude. I'm sorry. Good match, though. Let's get to our main event of the evening. It's the ROH Women's World Championship. Athena defending against Willow Nightingale. I thought there was a mistake having this headline, but the ladies, they proved me wrong. I thought Willow should win this because Athena's had the belt for quite some time. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the match, it was a double drop kick that looked like absolute shit. We should be doing things, ladies, if we're not good at them. But Willow's getting really good these days. She really is. As there was one little bad spot there, everything else after this was very good. Good back and forth. Huge side effect on the ring apron, which I thought might have wiped her out. But we got Athena. She's got the heat on. She's beating down on Willow here. Heat. But we get a comeback here from Willow with a pouncer. I like the booty to the chest, followed by the span on the pan. Athena backbreaker into the knees. I thought that was an impressive move. Kick out. A Franken Screamer apparently is what this move was called. And then there was a move called the Royal Butterfly or something. I don't know what the fuck, but it was cool and it was a 2 count. All I wrote here is just lots of shit happened. I think this is the best Athena match I have ever seen. We've got a top rope Spicoli driver. And then the fans again chanted fight forever. Shut the fuck up. Willow kicks out of a big move. This is wrestling. This is wrestling. Why don't you just shut the fuck up? I'm sorry. Why do I have to spoil the fans' fun time? This is wrestling chant. Why don't you blow it out your ass, mate? Dr. Bomb from Willow Nightingale. Again, another 2 count. Shit. This was given lots of time. Wow, what do you know? What do you know? Tony's giving the ladies some time and a main event. Anyway, Athena ended up retaining via referee stoppage. And that kind of ruined it a little bit for me, but that's okay. My last note was whatever. I'm such a prick. The main event was very good. Claudio versus Park was really good, except for the finish. With all the fuckwits running out, like really annoying. The Righteous and Dark Order match was pretty cool. I liked Garcia and Shibata. 6-man tag title, yeah, I liked it. Although they gave the little dudes a bit too much. Did not like the World Tag Team title match. Joe versus Dalton was all right. Gravity versus Komander was and let's just not even bother considering the pre-show, which I pretty much did not like most of it. But anyway, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Very good show for the most part. Yeah, some highlights here, but again, if I didn't watch this show, if I didn't review this show, then it probably wouldn't have been a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, not a lot happened here that made me think to myself, wow, like I can't wait for the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view, but I'll review it. There we have it, everyone. I'm Karlifornia. This is the WZWA Network. Thank you for checking out my review show here of Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor 2023. Please check out our Patreon. Please check us out on ProWrestlingTees.com. I've had enough. I'm about to go for dinner. I'm Karlifornia, and I'll see you all down the road. Thank you.
Sorry, fill me in again here, because I thought Alexa Bliss was the top woman in the company, right?
Oh, no.
Is that not the case?
You know nothing, do you?
You literally...
I really don't. You boys know this.
Network, that's the way we play. Good God Almighty. Network, that's the way we play. Get puppies. Network, that's the way we play. Get.
The following announcement has been paid for by the WZWA Network.